future occupational therapists and curious minds. Welcome back to the OT Guide. I'm Dana, and today we're talking about whether you should pursue a degree and career in occupational therapy. I'm planning on releasing a bunch of new content for new occupational therapists and for people who are just curious about occupational therapy in general. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss out. As you know, my content is fast-paced, no fluff, I get straight to the point. So here is a quick outline of what I'll be covering today. Make sure you stick with me till the end so you don't miss out on really important information like occupational therapy salary and job prospect information. So here's what we're covering today. First, what is occupational therapy and why it's the best helping career out of all of them. Second, who would enjoy being an occupational therapist and who would hate it. Next up, how to become an occupational therapist. And last, what's the occupational therapy salary and job prospects information. So let's jump into it. What's OT? What's occupational therapy? At its core, OT is a helping career that focuses on assisting individuals in performing the activities they need to do in their daily lives. This could be as fundamental as eating, showering, or using the restroom. Or occupational therapy could look like helping kids with autism learn how to write their name at school, or even teaching students with cerebral palsy how to ride a horse. Does this sound incredibly broad to you? That's because it's an incredibly broad field and there are elements of physical therapy, psychology, speech therapy, teaching, social work, art therapy, recreation therapy. And we work on so many different settings: hospitals, nursing homes, clinics, schools, nonprofits, and I'm probably even forgetting some. So here's a practical example. Imagine you've recently broken your leg. Occupational therapists would not only help you strengthen the injured area, but also teach you strategies to navigate your home, get out of bed, bathe yourself, and more. So as you can see, OT addresses so many different elements of an injury, not just rehabbing that injury, but the impact of that injury across other domains in your life. We figure out what's important to our clients and we help them regain their independence in those areas, which leads me to say, what is cooler or more important or enriching than that? This leads me to my next point. Who would enjoy being an occupational therapist? As you may have gleaned from this video, OT is more than just a career, it's a practice, it's centered around love, compassion, empathy, and it's for people who find meaning in connection, but it's not for everyone. I found that most people in our modern day society really separate themselves from their 9-to-5 job, and they find purpose and meaning outside of their job, in their hobbies. And that's true for me as well. I have hobbies that bring me lots of joy, but my day job also brings me joy and a lot of personal fulfillment. For me, OT is very much a spiritual practice. It's a way I can share love with my patients, but it's also a spiritual practice that pays my bills, which it does well, and I'll talk about that in a minute. Now quickly, who is OT not for? If you're someone who finds comfort in clearly defined roles and struggles with ambiguity that can come with a more expansive profession like OT, this career might be challenging for you. We work so closely with other helping professions, and where one career or profession starts and another ends, it's not always so clear cut. So some people might prefer a more narrowly defined professional identity, and that's okay. So how do you become an OT? If you're still here, maybe I've convinced you to go down the path of OT. Yay. Let's talk about how you can become one. First, you'll need a bachelor's degree with some prerequisite courses like anatomy, physiology, psychology. And after that, you'll pursue either a master's or doctorate in occupational therapy, which tends to take 2 to 3 years. During your program, you'll cover basic courses, you'll have fieldwork rotations, and you'll gain a lot of hands-on experience. To find the program that's good for you, visit aota.org, and they list a bunch of master's and doctorate programs there, which summarize the requirements. The journey takes 4 years of undergrad plus 2 to 3 years of postgrad, so about 7 years of schoolwork. And now the burning question: how much do OTs make? Salaries can vary based on factors like location, experience. OTs do enjoy a very competitive salary compared to other helping careers. Here's a visual that compares OT, PT, and speech salaries across many different states. I got it from a blog that gathered information from the US Bureau of Labor Statistics. If you go to salary.com or check out the Bureau of Labor Statistics yourself, it says the median OT salary in California is $108,204. You can go ahead and plug in your state and it'll tell you the average salary of occupational therapists by you. In terms of job prospects, occupational therapy is a hot and desirable job market. In 2022 alone, there were a whopping 139,000 available OT positions. Looking ahead, the outlook projects a remarkable 12% growth rate, which far surpasses many other job outlooks. This highlights the increasing demand for occupational therapists in coming years. OT school, particularly at private institutions, can be incredibly expensive, and my advice is to do the research, understand the financial implications, weigh the costs against the benefits. Student loans are a significant commitment, and it's just crucial to consider how they may impact your life in the long run. So is occupational therapy right for you? If you're someone who values connection, enjoys helping people, and has a wide range of interests, OT might just be the perfect fit. But before we wrap up, I'd love to hear from you. In the comment section below, let me know, first, are you considering a career in occupational therapy? If so, what inspired your interest? Second, do you have any questions about occupational therapy school, the profession, or anything we covered today? And then last, what other topics related to occupational therapy would you like me to cover in future videos? Thank you so much for watching my video. Don't forget to like it, share it with anyone considering OT, and comment below with your thoughts and questions. I'll see you all here next time. Bye.